wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Jakobi Meyers. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing Jones. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Hurts to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it. And
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Gets around him. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get, that first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A big play there for Philly. 61 yards.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions, in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Now Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Jones now on third down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Back to throw again.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what you do.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The Eagles hit 11-3 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hurts.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts.
Allen's got it complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. He gives it up. And some room to work.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out.
The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. So we've hit halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This is caught inside the 15.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Harris running straight ahead. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
It's caught, Smith.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 132 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
In on the tackle there, Brandon Smith.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now Hurts on the option right.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Toward the pylon, caught. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Jones throwing on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.